Summer full of pool parties and backyard gatherings, and coming up with a fresh and fun drink menu can be a challenge. This morning we've got author and professional bartender David Allen here with us with your new book and of course all the ingredients to make a special cocktail for us this morning.
We have a recipe for summer refreshment, I think.
And it's in the book.
It is in the book.
So tell us about the book real quick. How did this come about? Is it your first book?
It is my first book. We kind of set out to make a book for Texas cocktail makers, Texas distillers, and Texas drinkers, of course. Nobody had done it before, so we kind of set out to capture the flavors of all the different seasons, what's in the Texas farmers market, what are Texas distillers producing, and what are Texas bartenders doing with those ingredients.
Got it. We'll let you get started on the drink as I continue questioning you here, but you've spent a lot of years behind the bar, so is that how these ideas came about?
Well, the best ideas come about across the bar, I think. So yeah, we just started collecting recipes from friends and some of our own recipes, and then classic cocktails with local twists.
Okay, so tell me what's going on here. What drink are you making again?
This is a mojito variation. Mojitos have been around, the better part of 100 years, and of course, add a little fresh Texas watermelon, and you've got this incredibly refreshing summer cocktail. So just a very simple update on a classic.
Would you say Texas is a good place for cocktails as far as being one of the more creative states?
Texans like to party. If you've been down on 6th Street or at the lake or on the beach or on the river lately, Texans like to have a good time.
Yeah, give us an idea of some of the other cocktails that someone can come across in the book, besides the one that you're making here. Some of your favorites.
Well, obviously we spend a fair amount of time talking about the margarita. I think that's like the official drink of Texas, and so we spend a lot of time discussing that, including the frozen margarita. We actually do an artisanal version of the frozen margarita.
So Mexico wouldn't get mad at us saying that it could be the drink of Texas?
No, I don't think so. We spend a lot of money on tequila.
For sure. One of the interesting things in the book, you kind of organize it by style and personality. You say that's how you drink. Expand on that. What do you mean by that?
Well, I've seen a lot of cocktail books that are organized by the spirit, but I don't generally wake up thinking, Jan, I want you. Well, actually, that has happened before. But I think I want something really refreshing. It's 105 outside. I'm opening that section of the book, and I want that cocktail. Or when we happen to get a cold snap, then that's when I might open the big and boozy section and go for something like that.
Got it. One of the interesting things I read about you, you actually do a Tipsy Texan class. Tell me a little bit about that.
We do a long form class for consumers mostly, but some folks in the trade take the program, and we sort of teach it like a college class because unfortunately the University of Texas doesn't offer mixological arts as a major, and so we're filling in that gap by teaching cocktail mixology, spirits history, how to taste spirits and all that stuff. And we do that at Twin Liquors twice a year.
And I know you've been making the rounds since the book came out, doing book signings. What's interesting is you don't do the book signings at a bookstore.
We do have one coming up at Book People on the 31st of July.
Okay.
So we are actually, but we do our domain is the liquor stores and
just set up
bars,
right there.
Bars and restaurants
where people can buy all the ingredients.
Exactly. Sure. One step away.
All right, and that didn't take long at all. And so we're running out of time, but you can get the book where?
You can get it at Twin Liquors. You can get it at Book People. You can buy it from your favorite online retailer. And it's out there in a few other boutiques. So that's a watermelon mojito. I just smashed up some watermelon in a classic mojito, gave it a pretty garnish, and there you go.
That's beautiful. We'll have to try that after the show.
Can I try it right now?
You can. You can. Give us a taste test. Good?
Incredible breakfast cocktail.
Yeah, for sure. We do thank you for waking up early with us. We know, as you mentioned, it's not bartender hours.
Absolutely, my pleasure.